welcome all the YouTube people who are watching this session. बहुत बहुत स्वागत है सबका. And just a second, I will mute everyone. A second.
जय गुरुदेव.
जय गुरुदेव. यस. तो दीदी, ये सेशन स्टार्ट करें उससे पहले मैं ये बताना चाहूंगा जो लोग जुड़ते हैं उनके बारे में, एंड व्हाई वी आर डूइंग दिस सेशन एंड व्हाट इज द पर्पस ऑफ इट. दीदी, एक ही विजन है हम लोग का कि सबके चेहरे पे स्माइल लेके आए. हाउ वी कैन क्रिएट अ स्ट्रेस फ्री एंड वायलेंस फ्री सोसाइटी, मेक लाइफ सेलिब्रेशन इन दिस प्लैनेट. एंड जो गुरुदेव का विजन है वही हमारा मिशन है, उसी को लेके हम लोग आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. एंड दीदी, इसीलिए ये सेशंस भी बहुत इनफॉर्मल होते हैं. There is no gap in this session, like all devotees are sitting and we are talking. It's like that. And I just like to take the opportunity to introduce you also to the group. So Priyanka didi ke bare mein batao to she specializes in youth workshop and has facilitated trainings in various institutes like IIT Kharagpur, National University of Judiciary Services, Chartered Accountancy Institute, Kolkata, empowering students and young professionals with techniques to quieten their mind and be fully alive while facing increasing demands of modern life. And today we are having a very interesting topic which is work-life blend. So ये सेशन हिंदी में रखेंगे क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग टायर 2, टायर 3 सिटीज से भी है इंडिया के. तो ये दीदी, जब हम लोग ऑफिसेज में होते हैं, काम कर रहे होते हैं, और जो हमारी पर्सनल लाइफ होती है उसके बीच में हम लोग बैलेंस नहीं बना पाते हैं. एंड वी टेक द थिंग्स टू होम एंड द होम थिंग्स टू ऑफिस. सो हाउ वी कैन क्रिएट अ परफेक्ट ब्लेंड. यस, ओवर टू यू. Just a second, I will give the option to unmute. Yes, now you can unmute.
Yeah. So Abhishek, first of all, I would like to thank you for having me here and giving me this opportunity to be with amongst all the devotees and share my experience with them. And also, I would like to be grateful that you are running this really amazing program. You know, every night, I mean, different teachers are coming together and sharing their experience. So it's such a commendable seva that you are doing. Yeah. So a very big round of applause for this entire team. Yeah. Coming back to the topic, or I would keep this session in both thoda sa English chalega. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, you know, we all envision for that perfect work and life balance. Yeah. हम चाहते हैं कि एकदम perfect work life balance हो हमारे जीवन में, where we magically finish everything at work that we intend to. Yeah. और उसके बावजूद भी हमारे पास टाइम रहे हमारे स्पिरिचुअल परस्यूट्स के लिए, हमारे फैमिली फ्रेंड्स के लिए, नेटफ्लिक्स पे बिंज करने के लिए. Yeah. And Instagram, you know, all the things that Instagram tells us to do to be a well-rounded human being. Yeah. And proper 8 hours of good sleep. Yeah. It sounds like a very interesting work-life balance plan, but ऐसा होता है क्या? Yeah. What is reality? Yeah. The reality is आप ऑफिस में एक रिपोर्ट बना रहे हो और उसी टाइम पे आपको जल्दी निकलना है ऑफिस से because you have to attend a satsang. Yeah. या फिर आप अपने घर पे हो and you are preparing your meal and you get an important email and suddenly you notice कि आप अपने अपना dish को burn कर दिया है and you are left to prepare a 2-minute noodle for your lunch. Yeah. Are you seeing this? So simply put together, जैसे अभिषेक ने कहा कि हम काम कर रहे होते हैं तो सोचते हैं अपने वर्क के मतलब घर के बारे में, अपने पर्सनल लाइफ में एंगेज होते हैं तो सोचते हैं घर के वर्क के बारे में. So we are not completely with what we are doing. आपके साथ होता है ऐसा? या जो आप कर रहे हो उसमें you are not completely there. So you know the very idea of work and life as two things that needs to be balanced sets us aback. You know, in reality, in reality, work isn't the other thing that overshadows our life. You know, हमें we often feel कि मैं तो या तो काम कर सकता हूँ या मैं सेवा कर सकता हूँ. I cannot do both. How many of us feel this? Yeah, हमें लगता है ना कि खाली या तो काम होता है या सेवा होता है, but not both. But believe me, yeah, it's the other way round for me. Yeah, it's the spirituality. My strong spiritual hold has brought excellence at my workplace. You know, I have been working, previously I was working with Selwell, with the CEO of the company. Now I'm working with Lilly India, and again, hand in hand with the owners of the company. So I see an intense work pressure in the office politics. You know, when you have to meet the deadlines with now pressure heta hai, I'm able to keep myself calm and composed. And then I see that मैं सिचुएशंस को और भी बेटर तरीके से हैंडल कर पा रही हूँ. You know, I have the top managers, they feel a sense of security. जब मेरे साथ वो होते हैं, they feel that if she is doing the work, it is being taken care of. मेरे juniors, मेरे colleagues, you know, they trust me to be able to share their problems with me. Yeah. So, and the way, the pace with which I do the work, it is much faster than all my colleagues. Yeah. So it is the spiritual aspect which has brought all these things in my life. Whenever I had to go early from work, I was able to take off, you know, without any hesitation, because I knew that my conduct and my deliverables was so good. So जब आप एकदम कॉन्फिडेंट होते हो ना, तब आपको हिचक भी नहीं होती अपने वर्क प्लेस में पूछने से कि मैं आज जल्दी जाऊं क्या, सेवा है, या समझ में आ रही है बात. So it's a spiritual thing which has helped me stay grounded and excel. So it's not this or this. Yeah, it's a beautiful blend of both. Yeah, are you understanding? Are you getting what I'm saying? Yeah. So would you like to know some tips on how to cultivate and practice work-life blend? Would you like to know that?
Absolutely.
Yes,
Absolutely,
definitely.
yes.
You know, so if you want, you can write it down. First thing is set your priorities. Yeah. Figure out करे आपके लिए क्या important है. The key considerations in your life. It could be फिटनेस. हो सकता है आप एकदम चाहते हो कि मैं एकदम तंदुरुस्त, हेल्थ, एकदम परफेक्ट फिजिक हो, so that I can wear all the skinny clothes. Yeah, or it could be self-care. I would like to pamper myself with spa or anything, or it could be learning some new thing, Zumba, or meal with a family or a friend. You know, find out your key consideration, your important aspects, and schedule it in your calendar. Yeah, अपने कैलेंडर भी schedule करें. And most important, treat it with seriousness. You know, often we don't take all these things seriously. फैमिली के साथ डिनर है या फ्रेंड के साथ मिलना है, हम लोग क्या सोचते हैं कि टाइम मिलेगा तो ये अदर एक्टिविटीज करेंगे. So when you find your considerations, put it on your calendar and treat it seriously. Yeah, that is the trick. The second thing is allocate time. Yeah, once आपको पता चल गया क्या क्या एस्पेक्ट मेरे लाइफ में इम्पोर्टेंट है, आप उसके लिए टाइम निकालिए. Yeah, very very important. Like I take out time in the morning for the sadhana with my team. Yeah, I take out time for the learning, for my own fitness. Yeah, and then connecting with my team for seva. तो ये मेरा morning time उस चीज के लिए fixed है. Yeah, फिर मैं जब ऑफिस जाती हूँ तो फर्स्ट के 3-4 hours I dedicate completely for my office work. उस टाइम पे I don't take any AOL calls. You know, वो जो 3-4 घंटे में वो जो काम हो जाता है ना, you complete major chunk of your work without any distraction. Yeah, and then you can get back to any office, to any other stuff जो आपको check on करना था. Yeah, so fix up time for these things in your day. The third thing is prepare to-dos. Yeah, it really helps. Other than हम क्या करते हैं अपने मन में सब कुछ रख के रखते हैं ये करना है. So instead of putting down here, write it down. It will give you much more clarity. Yeah, और जब आप करते हो ना, जब आप टिक करते हो वो काम जब हो गया तब जो मजा आता है yeah, you feel a sense of accomplishment in ticking those tasks. It also helps you to evaluate yourself, evaluate your progress. कि आप किस तरह से
Can you please, excuse me, can you please repeat the third point? Prepare what you said?
Prepare your to-do. जो आपको करना है task.
Okay.
Instead of keeping it in your head, आप अपना हर एस्पेक्ट का, whether it is your home front में क्या क्या करना है, ऑफिस फ्रंट में क्या क्या करना है, सेवा में क्या क्या करना है, आपके पर्सनल के लिए क्या क्या करना है, तो ऐसे 4 थिंग के लिए you prepare that, and as you accomplish you just tick it. Yeah, so it gives you much more clarity. The fourth thing is take a pause, take a break. You know, इसका मतलब है कि in your day, yeah, take some pauses. Yeah, like just take long deep breaths in and out. Bring your attention inside to your center. Yeah, that is what it means. वरना क्या होता है, हम सुबह उठते हैं और हमारा हाथ कहाँ जाते हैं, फोन पे. क्या व्हाट्सएप मैसेजेस आए हैं, जो मैंने पोस्ट किया था लास्ट नाइट इंस्टाग्राम में, उसमें कितने लाइक्स, कितने कमेंट्स, कौन कौन लाइक किया है, कौन कौन कमेंट किया है. यू सी हाउ योर माइंड सुबह आंख खुलते ही goes on to your phone and you see whether that person has replied to my message or not. Yeah, the mind starts chattering. So instead of that, once you wake up, you just take 5 to 6 long deep breaths. The breath should be really long and not shallow. Yeah, the moment you step outside going to the washroom, take long deep breaths. It helps you to stay centered and focused. Yeah, it gives you much more clarity. So I take these chota break in 5 parts. Yeah, first is when I just get up from my bed. Yeah, second is just before I go to the breakfast table. Yeah, otherwise जब उठते हो और ब्रेकफास्ट टेबल तक जाते हो तभी भी मन कितना रन करने लगता है. Have you seen this? You're eating food but the mind is not here. You're not really enjoying your food. खाली खा रहे हो खाने के लिए. कमा तो इस चीज के लिए नहीं रहे ना. You're working to have proper happy life. Yeah, not just to stuff your body with food. So enjoy your food. वो कहावत है ना, जो खाते हो वैसा ही मन बनता है. So it's really important with what attention you are having your food. Yeah, so switch off, take few long deep breaths before you start having your breakfast. The third break I take is just before my lunch. I have my lunch. Yeah. The fourth is when I feel I am done with the work for my day. Yeah, जब मेरा काम पूरा खत्म हो जाता है, then I take this pause. 5 to 6 long deep breaths and I feel happy that I'm done with the work for the day. And the fifth pause that I take is just before I go to bed. So 5 pauses during the day. It helps you to stay centered and gives you clarity. The scattered minds, it just consolidates. Yeah. So you can write it down. The fifth thing is what? For the fifth thing was, yeah, find your energy source and take a dose of it. Yeah, आप find करो आपको क्या energy देता है, whether it is cooking food for your loved ones, whether it is going for a run or a gym. Yeah, spending time with people who really pulls you up. You feel positive in their company. Yeah, or you meditate. Yeah, or listening to a wisdom. Find your energy source and take a dose of it. I do it in the evening. Yeah. So these are the 5 tips which will help you to cultivate and practice work-life blend. Can we have a recap of this? Can anybody share 5 tips kya hai? So that I know you were listening to me.
Yeah. It's first one is set your priorities.
Yeah.
And that is what the first priority. And then second one is allocate time.
Seriously. Priorities set करने के
Yes.
बाद treating it, that's very important. Second is, who is going to say the second one?
Allocate time.
Allocate
Allocate.
time.
Yeah.
Take
We are-
pauses. Take
Yes.
pauses.
Third
Take pauses.
was different.
Acha, we need
Prepare
to take
to-do
the
list.
things.
Prepare
Yeah.
to-do list.
Prepare to-do list. Fourth,
Make a to-do list.
Fourth is
Fourth
break.
one is take a pass.
take a pause. You know, I heard
Take a
this
pause.
pause thing in one of the sessions I was attending of a very, very senior teacher. You know, she's a very senior teacher, Rajshri Patel. You must have heard about her. So I was attending one of her sessions and I really implemented this and I found it really, really effective. So आप भी ये implement करके देखना and you will see your state of mind. Yeah, it completely changes. And the fifth is, what is the fifth one?
Find your energy source.
Find your energy source and take a dose of it in the evening. Yeah. And you will see, you know, if you are running in one leg, if you are just doing your office work, it will tire you. Yeah. Frustration hoga, gussa aega, yeah, life make them struggle lagega. But if you are running on both the legs, then it will bring you comfort, happiness, joy, enthusiasm, love, and energy to do lot more stuff. Yeah. And also, if you are running on both the legs, only then can you help someone else. Otherwise नहीं कर पाओगे. जब आप खुद ही struggle कर रहे हो, तो हम दूसरे को क्या help करेंगे? Yeah. So it's run on both the legs. If you're on both the legs, then you can run, you can walk, you can jog, yeah, you can just stroll and you can jump, you can do so much more and whatever you want. Yeah, then life becomes a game. Yeah, there is fun in life. So that's all. I hope.
Yes, Didi, I'd just like to say something like you have told. In a broader perspective, we see two philosophies. One is the Western philosophy, where they tell more about you need to achieve your goal, you need to imagine everything, what you want to achieve in your life, and then so many things that you have to be completely focused on the things which you want to materialistically achieve. The second thing in Indian side, we say is that it is said that take sankalpa and leave it. So many times we get confused in what we should do. Like we should let go, and how this let go happens, because obviously many people say that okay, you need to just you want to achieve something 5 years down the line, then you have to just keep it in your mind and just be relaxed, normal. And the second philosophy says that you need to imagine it in the morning time, you need to see it once you wake up, that picturization, that story. So how we can find the middle?
Yeah. So Abhishek, we need to be really, really practical here. खाली daydreaming करने से ना कुछ होता नहीं है. Yeah. So to manifest your dreams, you need to act on it. Yeah. Only when you act can you manifest it. And only when you act can you let go. उसके पहले let go होगा भी नहीं. जब आप अपना 100% दे दिए हो एक्शन में, जो भी आपको चाहिए, तभी आप let go कर पाओगे. Otherwise, you won't be able to. Are you understanding? तो इसीलिए मैंने कहा, find out your priorities. What are the key considerations? Yeah, there was action involved. It cannot be just in your mind. Otherwise, you will land in mental hospital. Yeah, so आपको you need to put action to work out things on what you want to do.
Can I have a small? Can I put a small note?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
basically, it so happens that this universe is a light universe. It's full of energy. Okay. So whatever you are communicating to outside or to within yourself also is being heard every time. Okay. So it's very important that the kind of talk that you have within yourself is very clear, When your communication is clear, your actions will follow very clearly. It has to. Okay, so that is very important to sort of do that. Okay, so it's very important to write down whatever you're doing and make sure you don't share your goals with other people, because these are very personal goals. Okay, so I believe that when you speak and you will be imagining, you thought about somebody and somebody turns up. It's because it's a energy universe, it's a light universe. So it happens, it manifests. Okay, and that's what you need to do. So visualization is part of every champion's thing. However, it's very important that to sankalpa means intention. So you basically have your intention and write it down on a piece of paper and remind yourself, and don't discuss it with other people. You let the vibrations boomerang within. It's very important to do that. And so it's very important that you communicate less with other people and be in silence more with yourself. That is a better way of doing it. So it will elevate your energy and sort of help.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a much better way of doing it. If I had a recorder, I would have recorded this actually, to be very honest. You know.
I guess
You make your notes and you will share this on the group.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Didi,
so basically the thing is, you know what? It so happens that a lot of people are actually interfering with our priorities. Because we are allowing them to interfere with our priorities. Okay. Other people's emotions, that is their worries, their tensions, their pressures are not your pressures, your tensions, your worries. So we confuse all these things with other people, and that's where, you know, sort of we get overpowered and overwhelmed by other people's worries and tensions and pressures. So it's very important to focus on our pressures and worries and tensions and transform them into relaxation and light and, you know, ease. That sort of a
absolutely.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Alright,
Ronak
that
Shaji,
is
thank
where
you so much
our
for.
sadhana will come into play. You know what you're saying?
Yeah.
That is where your sadhana comes into play. Your spiritual practice.
Yeah. It's very important
It
to.
then makes it very effortless.
Yeah, and it's very important to also release all the stress that you have in your mind. So basically, when you're writing something, when you are having some thought in your mind and you express it on paper, it sort of helps you to basically relax and release all the things that you do not want. Now, you don't have to focus too much on what you do not want, you have to focus on what you want. And that is where most people are not able to switch, because they are focused too much on what they do not want. And so it's very important to write down what you want. Okay, that is where the sankalpa is. And so it's very important to be in a place like a cottage or like an ashram, like our ashram. Okay, and be alone in silence and sort of, you know, you have to observe, be the witness and observe what's going on inside. And that will actually help you manifest your goals.
Absolutely, Ronak ji. Yes, and
Yeah.
thank you so much. You have shared your very deep understanding on this subject. Really appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you
I'll
so
tell you
much.
one disclaimer. I'll tell you that I'm also going through a lot of upheaval, actually, to be very honest, right now in my life. Huge upheaval. Okay, I cannot even express in words. Okay, and it was when I went to ashram, and you know, I didn't believe in Guruji because I did not have the best experience with the previous guru. Okay, and yet because of Guruji, I survived. So I would say that, you know, there is something in this universe. Yeah, there is something not only in Guruji, there is something in the universe, and it's a collection of energies. Okay,
True.
so have to have belief and faith in something that is there, higher
Absolutely.
power. Okay.
Yes.
And keep your mind clear. That's very important. And energy clear. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much, Ronak ji, for expressing your detailed view. So, Didi, moving forward, we were talking about this manifestation and all. Didi, this happens, you told, when sadhana comes into play. So if you can share your journey, how you started and how sadhana came in your life and how the life changed after that. Yes.
Yeah. So I remember I did the course right after my class 12, when I just passed class 12. And it was just a sudden call from my cousin that I have registered you for this course and I have spoken with your father. The money is paid and you just go this place. So I didn't know what this course is all about. Where am I going? What am I doing? Yeah. So I went there and I did that course. I really, really loved the Sudarshan Kriya. I could feel some difference in my energy levels. I could do, I remember I was coming back from home from the workshop, and still I was feeling so energized that I could be able to study and and go on till late at night. ऐसा लग रहा था कि बस अभी सो के उठे हैं. हाँ, तो वैसा एकदम बहुत डिफरेंट तो लगा था. But then I was not so much, मतलब I didn't connect so much with Gurudev was time पे. So there was a gap of 1.5 years. And उसके बाद मैंने फिर से Yes Plus course किया. And that was my father. Yeah, he took me to that course. And since then, I'm regular, and my father got, मतलब, he's little paranoid कि इसको क्या हो गया, इतना involved हो गई है ये इसके बाद. But he was the one who took me. And from then, 1 month के अंदर ही अंदर, I went and did the AMC. That played a very, very important, trick to keep me stay connected on this path. I met Gurudev and I felt something really different. I still remember I was doing this is a very secret thing that I'm sharing with you right now. I was doing the AMC and वहाँ सत्संग चल रहा था. Amphitheater में we were sitting and I could, Guruji आए थे वहाँ पे, and I was just looking here and there and I was suddenly feeling so full in my heart and tears started rolling down. Yeah, I don't know why I was crying. I was looking here and there. I was figuring out कि मुझे किसी चीज का पेन तो नहीं है, कुछ दुख नहीं है जीवन में, तो मुझे रोना क्यों आ रहा है, so till then I would always associate crying with some pain or some sorrow. And then I looked here and there, और भी कोई रो रहा है क्या? Yeah, very innocently. Yeah, but then I was feeling so different inside, so full and happy and grateful. So since then, it has been no looking back. Yeah, it has kept going and life has become enriching from that day itself. And then I started volunteering. काफी कुछ और भी हुए चीजें लाइफ में.
Didi, when you started volunteering, so generally लोगों के मन में एक पर्सपेक्टिव रहता है कि I am doing all the things in my life, so should I become teacher or not? Because they think that it's a big thing. So how this teacher part came in your life and who inspired you, if you can tell?
Yeah, Abhishek, I never thought I would be sitting on that chair and delivering this wisdom. I never thought that this would happen because I was like, मैं एकदम डरी हुई, सहमी सी, खाली अपने ही ग्रुप में, अपने ग्रुप ऑफ फ्रेंड्स में रहना, वैसी I was. I would, मेरे को माइक लेने में भी थर हाथ कांपते थे. तो I was never, मुझे याद है मेरे टीचर ने मुझे कहा था कि there was an intro talk that I was organizing for my friends. And my teacher told me that you are going to go and give this talk. I was like, no way I can give this talk, तो मैं कहीं ना कहीं, but धीरे धीरे फिर, when you do your practices, when you go deeper into this knowledge, you suddenly start feeling so confident. Then you would like to explore the things that you had never explored before. All this public speaking, strangers से बात करना, तो उस चीजों में ना पहले हिचक आती थी. But with your sadhana and upper level courses, that became very easy. I was looking forward to take up challenges and new things. And by doing this, I could suddenly feel so much more empowered, so much more confident, so much more potential that came up in my life. और volunteering करना तो मुझे, like, it would give me a different high altogether. or course organize karna, seeing this transformation in so many people life, when people come at the end of the course and they tell you that I feel so happy with that love and innocence in their eyes. It is something which really keeps on to go on, organize more and more, bring more and more people into this path. Yeah. So that is how I never stopped doing seva. Come what may, be it my CA exams, be it I was doing my articleship and CA exam studying, तो सब simultaneously सब साथ साथ ही चला. ऐसा कभी भी टाइम में आया कि मुझे एक चीज रोकना पड़ा किसी और चीज को करने के लिए. या तो वो बस आपका इंटेंशन रहता है. मेरा इंटेंशन शुरू से ही वैसा था. नो मैटर आई वाज वर्किंग समवेयर, तो मैं ऑफिस के बीच में भी आई वुड गो एंड गिव द टॉक, बिकॉज माय ऑफिस थिंग आई वुड बी वेरी वेरी efficient with my work and very clear. तो जिस टाइम पे जो मिलता था, then I could demand that I need to go there. तो वो fulfill भी हो जाता था. So that is how. और teacher like ऐसे करते गए, तब आपके जो mentors होते हैं, they only pushed you that you have this thing, you can. तो मैंने सोचा कि क्यों नहीं कर लेते. And then I went for TTC. That journey also, it is not for others. It is not कि आप टीचर बन के आ रहे हो किसी और के लिए, किसी और को सिखाने के लिए. It is more of your journey, your own growth than the others. Yeah, the more you develop, you grow in leaps and bounds when you become a teacher of this knowledge. And in this way, दूसरों का तो भला होता ही है आपके साथ साथ, वो तो in a way होता है, but it is solely your journey. So I had this thing to grow in life. Still it is there. We all are still growing and learning. So ye kabhi learning, I'm very grateful that I always look forward to learning new things, and it is never enough. Yeah. So it goes on. That is how it happened. I remember मेरा CA में थोड़ा मुझे स्ट्रगल करना पड़ा था. I would feel कि मेरा CA हो जाए, उसके बाद मैं TTC के लिए जाऊंगी, बट हो ही नहीं रहा था. तो मैंने सोचा कि मुझे एक तो एस्पेक्ट पूरा करने दो, तो फिर मैं TTC के लिए गई, उसके साथ साथ CA भी फिर हो गया. And that is what seva in all the lows of my life, whether it is a breakup or family thing or anything, the seva is one thing which has really helped me lift up my prana. No matter what, if I'm doing that, then all the other aspects just is being taken care of. Your mind is sane. Yeah.
Absolutely wonderful. So, Didi, most of the youngsters, when I talk to them, they have a concept about master. Like in Hinduism, there are big lobbies there who is trying to say that don't follow any guru. You should be very liberal in your thoughts. And okay, meditation is good, but when it comes to following anything, no, we are very independent mentality people and all. So, Didi, means a lot of people have done the art of living course, but still they find that okay, following anyone is not my type. I do Sudarshan Kriya, it's good, but how they can get over it? Yes.
Yeah. See, to excel in anything, you do have a mentor or a guide. स्कूल में भी आपके टीचर एक होते थे जो आपको गाइड या मेंटर करते थे. या इनफैक्ट इफ यू आर लर्निंग अ फुटबॉल, यू हैव अ फुटबॉल कोच जिनको आप फॉलो करते हो. If you are learning a guitar, you have a guitar teacher and you follow that teacher, whatever that teacher says. Yeah. Then if you are on this path, then why not follow a guru? Yeah. You need a guidance in life. So for every aspect, you become very open to have a football coach, to have a guitar coach, to have a cooking coach. Yeah. But why not be open for spirituality? Yeah. It is the most important aspect. It may be if you have somebody and you can follow it, then you are wise. Yeah, if you think कि मैं सब कुछ अपने आप, तब कहीं ना कहीं मार खाओगे. So it's liberal to follow somebody. Yeah, no, if you had no, in fact, you have been following somebody or the other in your life for something or the other. Yeah. Ha, Kopal, you want to say something? You are muted.
Hello.
Yes, Kopal.
On this topic, I want to say like that if when we follow some Bollywood celebrity, anyone, then such question never comes. Why we are following it? Instagram is full with following Disha Patani and this, that, and they don't give any peace of mind. They only give distractions. Ki aise kaise karna, waise kaise karna. But through some source, if you're getting peace of mind and a good health, then why don't we follow that? Then why question comes? Means to have distractions in your life, you can follow anyone, whether it's politicians or Bollywood, anything, but to have a peace of mind, which is very important for every human being who has this body and soul and mind, and you're getting it at a very liberal way, in a very easy way, and then people questions. So I my question is this.
Yeah. It's you have given the answer of the question that Abhishek has asked. If you can follow the
Yes.
Bollywood and the politics and the bodybuilder, then why not follow a guru? It's the coolest thing. And our guru is the cool is a cool guru. You know, I too had a concept कि हाँ कोपल आप फिर से म्यूट हो गए हो.
अच्छा यार, नहीं, I have actually, okay, I will just give the option. Okay, yes, Kopal, you are saying.
I'm telling our guru has some technique. He has some product. Others don't have that. And if you are able to use it in a right way, then your life has to blossom.
It is already happening for many of us. That is why we all are here at 10 o'clock in the night and not watching Netflix. Yeah, तभी तो हम सब हैं यहाँ. Yes, Abhishek.
Absolutely, Didi. Didi, in this context, I just had one thing like today, this advertisement industry, like he was telling about Bollywood celebs, they actually hack our brain and they try to create mind space within us. Like how I can enter your brain and create a space so that we can stay there and all. And it happens very in a very beautiful and a very nice psychological way. I feel so. And like glorifying alcohol, glorifying all the substance abuse through it. So, and they have that they will make money out of it. So, in this situation, how we can promote Sudarshan Kriya and all the things, because obviously the mind space of the people are limited. They will get brainwashed anyhow. So, how we can make sure that they are on the right track? Yes, Didi.
See, you can inspire people only when you are doing what you're talking. You know, if you are doing what you're talking, then it really inspires people. आप खुद का अपना पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करते हो, you talk to them heart to heart, and you share your life experience and your life transformations, how difficult your life was and how did this help you in this aspect of your life, then people do get inspired and do end up doing what you're doing. And you need to be skillful. आप बोलते हो कि you spend so much in alcohol and drugs, आपको कितने देर तक हाई रहता है? या हाई रहता है, उसके बाद हैंगओवर भी होता है. You puke so much and you then get a headache, then you need another hangover to come out of that hangover. So much of drama happens. Yeah, but here the hangover that you get, it's a different flavor altogether. So your confidence, your conviction, all these things, वो चमकता ही है. अगर वो इंटेलिजेंट होगा, वाइज होगा, तो इसको चमकेगा. तो आपको इतना सा ही बोलने पे ना, it does inspire people. That is what I have seen. मैं बस थोड़ा सा बोलती हूँ और वो कहीं ना कहीं फिर पूछते हैं oh, acha. Yeah. And it just, if you open your heart and speak, then they end up doing the program. It has always happened with me. I don't talk so much more, don't give any statistics. Yeah. But your heart to heart talk makes a difference. फिर आप उनसे पूछो, मतलब जो ऐसा करते हैं ना, उनकी लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ मिजरी हो रही होती है, कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स हो रहे होते हैं. So those people, they want somebody to listen to them, So if you can listen to them, and then when you tell them, जब उनको लगे कि हाँ ये मेरी बात सुन रहा है, तो उनको फिर और भी ट्रस्ट होता है आपके ऊपर, तब आप उस ट्रस्ट से then you tell them कि यार ये कोर्स बहुत बढ़िया है, तू करके देख, हो सकता है तुझे अच्छा लगे, ठीक है, तब वो मान लेते हैं. So once you take their side, be there what they have to say, and then put your point कि मैं चाहता हूं कि तू ऐसा कर. लूज करने के लिए कुछ नहीं है, या पाने के लिए बहुत कुछ है when you do it.
Didi, if it means if we bring them to the course, they will love it. And यही हम लोग का एक मिशन है कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों को कैसे हम इस बारे में बताएं, and how we can bring smile in more people. दीदी, एक चीज जो आपके बारे में मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी, यू आर वेरी कंसिस्टेंट. लाइक इन पास्ट 5 years जैसा आपके बारे में सुना था, आई होप फ्रॉम द सोर्सेज, they tell, and
I didn't know you have spied on me, Abhishek. ये मुझे पता नहीं था.
So that's my homework which I do, a bit of homework. Like the teacher who are coming, I just want to know about them. And so what is the secret behind your consistency, and how do you cope up and make up your mind when you are feeling low? Like someday when you feel like कि आज तो बिल्कुल ही मन नहीं कर रहा, कौन सी स्टेज पे बैठे हैं, and आज का schedule ही अलग है, या something happened, and obviously it's life, something happens which affects our mind. Then what are your internal conversations you have, like, no, I need to do it, and how you maintain the discipline inside you? Yes, please.
How you maintain
discipline inside?
Discipline. Okay. So for this, there have been times, you're very, very right. There have been times that I didn't feel like doing seva or doing anything. I remember one day I was going to office, and I suddenly get a call from my mentor, from my teacher, that there is a talk in this college. I won't be able to, and I want you to go and give. और मेरा मन किया कि I'm so low, I'm not feeling good at all. I have my own problems right now. What will I do? Where will I go and inspire people? But मेरी एक चीज है, मेरे mentor जो मुझे बोलते मैं मना नहीं कर पाती. Yeah, and especially for seva. So उस time पे भी I just said yes. And I went there. There was this college, girls' college, Saraswati College in Calcutta. And I went there and I gave that talk. There were 50 girls and the teachers sitting in front of me. And I didn't know from where that energy came up. And I was just in the present totally, interacting with them. And they felt so nice after doing the meditation. तो उनको कराते कराते ना मेरा प्राणा भी एकदम uplift, shoot high हो गया. I forgot how my mind was feeling miserable just a few minutes ago, and now I'm feeling so charged up. Yeah, so it has happened. Yeah, but the knowledge, your faith, your connection with your master, that is what has kept me moving. You need to decide few little things in your life. What are the things that really, really matter to you? No matter how you're feeling, you will throw your feelings in the dustbin and you will do this. So I don't let my feelings overpower me when it comes to seva, sadhana, when it comes to the art of living work. I remember we were having this Ashtavakra series, वो knowledge session चल रहा था और सुबह सुबह करते थे हम लोग. तो उस दिन मेरा मन किया थोड़ा और सो जाते. Yeah, I didn't feel like getting up and opening the laptop and, just being there. तो मेरा मन क्या, let me just sleep. But, Guruji जैसा बोलते हैं, commitment over feelings. And so many people were coming. So मैंने सोचा कि छोड़ो feelings को, just open and go. So I went there and instantly the session was so good and it changes. The energy just shifts, when you are so into knowledge and your one pointed focus on the master. I think that is what has kept me moving consistently. और सब कुछ change होता रहता है. You need to decide what is that is not changing. Yeah. So hold on to that non-changing aspect in you, which will give you the right answers, what you need to do in life, and follow that. Yeah.
Yes, Didi. Getting on to that non-changing thing, when we think about it, many questions arises, like what is the purpose of life, who am I, and all. So, Didi, how we can get answers of these questions, because it is so deep rooted, and if you would like to say something about it, yes, please.
When I have asked, Guruji often says, have you heard? Like एक बार I was hearing this, Guruji said कि किसी ने पूछा कि Guruji, what about this art of living after you? इसका क्या होगा? तो he answered, सपने को क्या बनाए रखना. Yeah, can you beat that? सपने को क्या बनाए रखना. Yeah. So when a master is so dispassionate, yeah, then you feel like, I don't know what's the purpose of your life. You just find out little goals. Here I would say कि it's not कि बड़ा ही कुछ purpose अभी पता चले. जो आपका short term goals भी है, you write it down, whether you want to learn some language or some instrument, or you want to do digital marketing, anything. So start with shorter goals. Yeah, maybe 3 months, 4 months, a year. So starting with that will gradually unfold the bigger things in your life, what you want to do.
And absolutely, Didi. As you told,
yes. For the who am I thing, I feel doing advanced courses, it helps you go deeper into your practices. So that helps.
Didi, when we are in the peak of the thing, at that time we feel expansion. And one question has also came in the chat box. When we are speaking nicely and all, it also helps to be more confident inside. And this person has asked this question. He says, how we can improve the public speaking skills? Can sadhana help this? And if you can elaborate more, because many people, when they are talking and they feel shy and they can't come out in public and express their views. And you are obviously in a big company. So how you have evolved in your personality, and how can someone get more confident while speaking in public?
By just doing it. Yeah, by just एक लोग, I remember talks के लिए हमें 1-2 लोग भी मिलते थे कहीं पे भी, पार्क में, मॉल में, उनको जाके भी we would give course talks. So just by giving it, you will improve it and you will get confidence. तो अपने खुद के make a group of your friends, 4-5 friends जो मतलब आपके क्लोज है, उनके सामने आप कोई टॉपिक, रैंडम टॉपिक में बात करना शुरू करो. Express your views. Starting with that, go and give talks to strangers, intro talks. That is how I have developed and improved, by just giving it. तो वैसे ही होगा. And don't be fearful in and criticize each other. Be open to feedbacks and criticism, because it really helps you improve. So if you are closed, then you won't be able to improve. Yeah. Yes, Chaitanya. Abhishek, I think Chaitanya want to ask something.
Yes, I will just yes, yes, Chaitanya, please.
जय गुरुदेव। मेरा अभी ज्यादा टाइम तो आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग में नहीं हुआ है। आई हैव जस्ट एसोसिएटेड विद आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग 6 months बैक, सो बट इट फील्स वेरी गुड। एंड माय क्वेश्चन इज, आई एम डूइंग kriya regularly since the day I started doing it. Then I did one advanced course, Sahaj also. Kriya is okay. Even the advanced course, first advanced course was very nice. I have enrolled for second. Now my Sahaj, when I did Sahaj, that time it was okay. After taking the bees mantra and all, वो बड़े आराम से थोड़े टाइम में मेडिटेट, मतलब आप डीप मेडिटेशन में चले जाते थे, बट इधर धीरे धीरे वो कम होता जा रहा। सो हाउ टू कंसंट्रेट व्हाइल डूइंग सहज, वो मेडिटेशन में, मतलब वो किस लिए, कहाँ कमी रह रही है? बिकॉज इट कैनॉट बी सेड दैट मैं क्रिया नहीं कर रहा हूँ रेगुलरली। इट्स बीन 182 days मैं रेगुलरली क्रिया करता हूँ, सहज भी दोनों टाइम कर रहा हूँ विदाउट अ फेल सिंगल डे। तो मतलब सेवा की रही बात, तो जहां तक जैसे गुरुदेव बोलते हैं या ऋषि जी बोलते हैं, ऋषि विद्याधर जी की, मतलब इफ यू, इट्स नॉट अबाउट enrolling people or asking them to do this सुदर्शन क्रिया, tell them to at least meditate। वो भी नहीं होता है तो आप गौशाला में दान करें, या फिर वो जो पंडितों को वहां हरिद्वार में दान करते हो, तो वो सब चीजें सब अपनी जगह है, बट फिर वो क्यों नहीं आ पाता है? जब मैं अपना 100% दे रहा हूँ तो मुझे सामने से एक्सपेक्टेशन तो 50% का भी होगा ना।
Yes, बिल्कुल expectation रखो। There are two things I would like to say here. One of the teachers, he said to go deeper, seva, sadhana, satsang, it's interrelated. The merit that you get when you do the seva, that helps you go deeper into meditation. If you feel that you are not having good experiences in meditation, then you need to do seva and get merit, which in turn will make your sadhana deeper. So it is connected. जब हमारा मेरिट कम होने लगता है ना, बिकॉज हम सेवा नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो यू सी कि मन भी स्थिर नहीं हो पाता। So if you're not doing seva, start doing that. If you're already doing seva and still you're not having experiences, it's not deep enough, then you need to do some physical activity. कभी कभी बहुत you become a couch potato, लॉकडाउन में घर पे बैठे बैठे एकदम आलसी, लेजीनेस, कुछ करते नहीं हो, करने का मन नहीं करता, या so if that also is there, then also there is meditation नहीं होता। To do some hardcore physical activity, थकाना, body थक जाए ना, then also it helps you to go deeper into seva, meditation.
Okay, thank you.
Try out these two things. तो शेयर करना फिर चैतन्य कैसा था?
Sure.
Priya ji also wants to ask something. Priya ji.
Hi Priya.
मैं ये बोलना चाहती हूँ कि देयर आर मतलब बहुत सारी लड़कियां ऐसी है कैलकटा में भी कि जो एडवांस कोर्सेज तक भी पहुंच जाते हैं, आगे के कोर्सेज तक भी पहुंच जाते हैं, पर टीटीसी तक पहुंचना बहुत लोगों के लिए भी एक ड्रीम सा हो जाता है। सो हाउ डिड यू मेक योर वे?
I don't know, it just happened. It just fell into place. Like I said, I never thought I would. In fact, my parents, they were never ever for it. I thought I will have to say lie to my mom to go for TTC. I thought I would tell her that I'm going for audit. but I'm going for TTC. But it so happened, I just decided that if I'm going for this, I would not lie, because this is such an important aspect of my life. I would be doing this day in and day out. So I don't want to lie about this. तो मेरा बस यही था, and you won't believe, we were in Ludhiana in one of my Buaji's place, and my father told my fufaji कि मेरा मन है जाने का. So जब हम लोग वापस आ रहे थे कैलकाटा, my fufaji told my mom, not even my father, no, my fufaji told my mom कि इसे जाना है, 15-20 दिन का आश्रम का स्टे है, तो इसे जाने दो, बस इतना सा ही. And my mom agreed. It was a miracle for me कि मेरी मम्मी कैसे मान गई. Yeah. So it just happened. If you have that pure intention that I want to serve and I want nothing, then things unfold, yeah, at the right time. So you just keep going.
Okay. And being in a Marwari, since from a Marwari background, you have not faced any conservative things like that on this path till date?
नहीं बहुत हुए हैं. अभी भी हो रहे हैं. My daughter is growing old and she's not getting married yet. अभी तक शादी नहीं की है इसने. Yeah, all this happens. Yeah, but
so how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that?
Yeah, out of love. Love make anything happen. Parents के साथ वो बहुत मतलब मुलायम है. आप प्यार से उनको केयर से बोल दोगे तो वो आपकी बात मान जाएंगे. और ऐसा नहीं कि मुझे नहीं करना है. Yeah, I told them that I want to, but with the right person and at the right time. So you make out your way, by skillfully. But if you see all these things, I also remember, in one of the knowledge series, it is said when all these obstacles comes in your life, it is just to test how convinced you are about what you are doing and what you want in your life. Just to test how convicted you are. Conviction आपका टेस्ट करने के लिए. वरना अगर आप फिसल जाओगे ना, तो मतलब conviction उतना ही था. Yeah.
Okay. And
I have a question.
Just one more to interrupt. There are many things जहाँ पे आपका mind ही आपको रोक देता है काफी चीजों में, सेवा में भी जाने से. तो how do you dealt with that? Hello.
हाँ प्रिया.
मेरा लास्ट क्वेश्चन कि ऐसे कई बार चीजें होती है कि जब आपका कभी-कभी आपका दिमाग भी आपको रोक देता है सबका सुनते, तो आप उससे कैसे ओवरकम करके अपनी जर्नी में कंसिस्टेंट रहे?
हाँ, लोग काफी कुछ बोले, but I knew what I wanted always. I knew that this is one aspect of my life which I don't want to let go and compromise. So I didn't let my mind overpower this. You are more powerful than your mind. And with this, Guruji has made that happen. Don't you feel now you have say over your mind, say over your feelings, say over your emotions? Yes or no? Yeah. So you become so powerful that you have a say. You are much more powerful than your mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didi, one thing I just want to say. Okay. Just a second. I will take your question. Just one thing I want to say. When you have said about Sudarshan Kriya, someone has written, and further you have told about advanced course. So someone has written what is the practice which is more deeper than Sudarshan Kriya, and the same person, Anubhav Jain, has written, I want to do advanced course. So it's so nice because of these sessions, someone is experiencing the first advanced course. So I just like to tell the people who are on YouTube and watching right now, just Anubhav Jain, if you can just share your number, some people can share you the advanced course link. And it is the most amazing thing you will experience in your life. So please, I request to share your number in the YouTube comment section. Yes, Ronak.
Yeah, I am very grateful, Didi, that you actually shared this the obstacles thing, basically, क्योंकि my career has been saved only because of Guruji and my gurus. Okay, only because of him. So coming to it, my previous guru didn't turn out to be the right kind. So I didn't understand the idea behind Art of Living, that it is a family and not a cult. And I used to think before coming to ashram and before getting the transformation that it's a cult. It's not a cult. It's so the vision and mission of Art of Living is Vasudev Kutumbakam and getting a smile on each and every person's face. Okay. So how to go about the self acceptance process, and not only that, it's about, my mind keeps telling me that, even Guruji is not perfect completely in every way. So he also has not achieved complete perfection in himself, although every soul is perfect. So can you help me with, getting the idea of going towards self acceptance and sort of, you know
Self-acceptance.
Ronakji, sorry. Ronakji, just I want to say something to you. Didi, then you can answer that. Ronakji, you are asking preloaded questions. You are saying that Guruji is not perfection, not achieve that perfection. But many people are here watching them. They have a certain belief system. So I guess Didi, you can just tell in detail about. Yes.
Ronak, your
Yes.
question is about self-acceptance.
Yeah, self acceptance and the perfection. My mind kept telling me that, because I had a previous guru who didn't turn out well, and so for me,
You have doubts on,
surrendering to Guruji has been a struggle, to be very honest. You know,
yeah. So Guruji says it very simply.
yeah. Please carry on.
Yeah. So it is said beautifully. If you're struggling to do something, then don't do it. ठीक है? So
Okay.
it's not like you have to do what you find is easy and working for you. So look out for your own experience. Yeah, the moment we keep judging and keep looking outside कि ये ऐसा है वो वैसा है, then again your mind is stuck into something. If you're on this path, aren't you having good experiences? Aren't you more happy, more peaceful, more relaxed? Yeah.
I'm only peaceful when I see Guruji's face, and when I'm talking about with you guys. I sort of find a different peace, sense of peace. And so every time I see Guruji's face on YouTube and I'm seeing the satsang, my energy stress levels go down 50-70%. उधर ही मेरा चला जाता है, मतलब जितना होता है उससे. So I feel very good. I was very intellectually and conceptualizing things, but then after the experience that I had and what I saw, because of the support I received from Art of Living and Guruji, especially his blessings on me, and so I did feel, but I had a guru who didn't basically turn out well. So after having somebody who actually betrays your trust, who you have surrendered to, it's very difficult to basically move from there.
See, you're already go with your experiences. जो हुआ सो हो गया. Yeah. It is not कि आपको forcefully करना है कुछ. It will automatically happen effortlessly. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to force upon anything. So let it happen. And coming to accepting yourself, see, if you accept yourself, then only you can grow and improve and reach where you want to go. जब तक, see, everything cannot, if you are looking for perfection, then you are inviting misery. I'm telling you this. Nothing is perfect. You have made a good plan कि ऐसा ऐसा करेंगे. Your plan might overlap. You might get a work in the office and you had planned a dinner. It might overlap, right? So you need to have that gap for imperfections to exist in life, and then work towards your imperfections. So you can work only when you have accepted yourself. It starts with loving yourself. अगर आप खुद से प्यार नहीं करते हो, तो आप कुछ कर नहीं सकते और if you want to
Yeah,
help somebody, only when you, वो कहावत है ना, only God help those who help themselves.
वो है. I've been basically putting my effort towards Guruji, and see, I came here, but prior to this session only, my mind started thinking that don't blindly believe whatever anything anybody says, simply because they have been nice or they are extremely spiritual and whatever it is or pure. Guruji has actually personally blessed me in ways I can share my Guru story also. Okay. And it has been phenomenal, I would say. That I know that he knows everything right now. I know he's listening to me and he knows everything. Yet, the game is going on, and that is
Play
very
the
challenging.
game, play the
Yeah.
game. Yeah, like a game and not seriously.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Jai Gurudev.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hello.
हाँ, पूछिए.
Hello. I have one
Yeah, yes,
question. Actually,
sure.
we are from Seva Group. We are created some group, sadhana group, but the people are not coming regularly, or there less people are there in the group. So how to bring the people more to, so that they will join the group sadhana and do the daily kriyas?
Yeah.
How we can motivate?
If it's been really long that you haven't been in touch, you can hold a nice session, nice session in the sense not particularly related to the AOL sessions. You can have a fun games night session with all your people who have done the course. So किसी और चीज के through you can get reconnected with them. Online भी आप एक games fun night session कर सकते हो. Have all of them come, play some nice online games with them, reconnect, have fun, have laughter. So once they feel that connection, तो आप उनको फिर बोलो कि कल हम लोग सब साधना के लिए आ रहे हैं, तुम भी चुपचाप उठ के आ जाओ. तो एकदम अपने पन के साथ हक से बोलते हो ना, तो वो मना कर ही नहीं पाते. ठीक है. So this is one thing that you can do. Also, if you can give personal call to the people, personal call भी जाने से, and you just talk to them what is happening in your life, where are you, what are you doing. तो उस लेवल पे, not just कि तुम साधना में आओ. या खाली काम मतलब बुलाओगे तो वो नहीं चमकता. Yeah. So you need to take interest in their life, know how they are, what they are doing. Then they listen to you. Yeah, then they come. So you can try these two things. Yes, Diya?
Okay. Yes.
Wonderful.
One more question I have to want to ask. That means they are coming at the starting very in a large number, and we are listening Shiva Sutra and everything, Panchatattva. But the later then priority changes and then they get reduces. That is my experience actually.
Yeah. So you need to come up with new things in the sessions. If the session is same thing हम लोग रोज कर रहे हैं, तो भी लोग बोर हो जाते हैं. If you bring in some new things, like if you include some chanting in your sadhana, meditation on some chants, sharing some knowledge, sharing experiences, also asking people to share, giving them some task to do, yeah, and they see how they feel, basically relating to some knowledge. And then when you meet again, you ask them, how was it, how did you feel, could you vows, binding your bad habits into vows. So you can create a process around such sessions so that they get a homework, and when you meet next, you share experiences. Yeah, not just talk and hear other people also share it, bringing newness into the sessions.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Didi, thank you so much. You came and you have shared a lot of knowledge and lot of wisdom, and I guess it has helped a lot of people to find answers. And I really thank you so much. And before going, I just want to say everyone, all the people who are watching this on YouTube and on Zoom, share this session to maximum people so that we all can get benefited out of it. And before going, if you want to say any last message or anything, if you want to share some guru story or something, yes, over to you.
What should I share? Yeah, I would like to share one thing. A little short guru story. I was, I was having a tough time in my breakup. Yeah, so it was really really tough, and I had my CA exams was time pay, and I was just praying ki as soon as I complete my CA exam I would go to ashram, and I just want that to meet him. So I went there and I told Guruji whatever was happening, and he told me chhod do. Just that two words, chhod do, and that moment it was like Harry Potter mein nahi dikhate the, you just take out the memory from some, and that moment it was total relief. I felt I had no memory of this person. I was feeling so relieved, calm. Yeah. So I would just say that we are so fortunate and grateful to be on this path, to have a living master. It is the biggest blessing on this planet. Yeah. वो बहुत easily मिल गया है, but just be grateful for whatever we have received. Yeah. That is the way to increase grace in your life. Yeah. So that is all I have to say.
Thank you.
I would like to add one thing. For me, it's a totally reverse case. We were not in touch with for past 8-9 years, and she was the only one who asked me to join this.
Nice, Chaitanya.
Wonderful.
I want to
Breakup
say
gift
something.
मिल गया तुम्हें.
Sorry,
Breakup gift मिल गया तुम्हें.
कह नहीं सकते.
अच्छा, पैच अप होने का भी चांसेस है क्या?
I wish. आपको कितना टाइम हुआ आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग में?
हाँ,
आपको कितना टाइम हो गया आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग में?
2011.
2011 से.
I like to only say this much, that thank you so much, Abhishek, that you're doing fantastic. We have been so, I feel depressed in the day because I can't go out, and we can't go for walks also. And I'm in Mumbai, and the corona is increasing in the think of a lockdown and everything, and you guys are doing phenomenally well. I am like, I have things to do, and in the day I kind of, my energy goes down completely. And I really loved what Didi said. So I'm very grateful that you are actually doing satsang almost like that. This is so phenomenal that, I was actually feeling suicidal thoughts before this, it was coming. But then because of you guys, I kind of feel better now, I feel that, I need to be more connected with you guys every day. And also there was Dia, I have so much knowledge and so much to share. So Guruji actually had told me personally, not once, but twice he's told me that you do seva. And I believe that I want to take this path of seva, and because nothing's worked, and not only because nothing's worked, Guruji has given me grace. So I want to take this path, and I want to help people in the group who are doing seva. I am into advertising, and I also do training in digital marketing and personality development. So in any case, anybody who requires some understanding of how to basically increase the vision and mission, expand the vision and mission of Art of Living, please get connected with me, and I would want to surrender myself to at least 10 minutes of seva, if not more. Okay, I won't want to promise big, but yes, I would want to do some seva. I believe this is the right path for me. This is the breakthrough.
Thank you, each and every one of you. Yeah, it was really wonderful to interact with
Priyanka,
all of
I want
you.
to say something.
And
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Priyanka,
Yes.
hello.
हाँ, Kopil.
Priyanka, like I came to know you through Facebook. Like you've been a metro girl, sorry, metro lady. been a chartered accountant, you people don't have time for breathing also, like being in office and everything, but still you have chosen this path to spread this knowledge. Even you could have, spend your time in other things, in other pleasures of life, of today's world, of today's time. But by seeing you and many examples like you, like mind can be, shifted, that those things are not that important. By choosing this path, you have peace of mind, which is very important to enjoy anything, whether it is materialistic or non-materialistic things. So I really salute you for this, and you're really inspiring, especially the women of our age, that been, keeping ourselves in limits in the others' pleasures of the world and choosing this path to spread this knowledge.
Thank you, Gopal. Thank you so much. Each one of us has this thing in us. Those of all of you who are here right now, we all have this thing, and we can be, like Gurudev says, we can be torch lights for this knowledge and spread this far and wide. Yeah. So everybody in this world requires this. Yeah. So bring this into everybody's life.
Yes.
I think that is the least we can do and the most we can do. Yeah. So thank you for this amazing and wonderful interaction. Abhishek, I would like to say you are doing a commendable job. Keep the good work going. Yeah.